All right. Hello. Soon, any second now, it should. There we go. One thing, okay, where's the game? There it is. Hello. Right, I can't do that. It's the other setup. That's fine. Hi. Yes, sorry for a late start. I thought things were structured differently. That's why I wanted to wait for someone to like way later. But things got moved around. So it's now. Oh, turn 69. Nice. I don't think I can reach gold anymore. Or platinum. Alright, we're starting back up on turn 69. I have to spread 40 or 32 points more of stuff. Wouldn't I somewhere see where like difficult severe? There's a turn limit. Isn't there? I thought I could see it somewhere. Well, either way, I still don't have any birds. I have some forests, but I can't yet plant them. Was Elysium that had tree? Yes, and you are fully upgraded. What else was there? Radium mine is fine here. Then it's warmer in this area. I don't remember why that was important. I don't think it was actually. There's like so many free food exports in this city, which is lovely. Where was I? I wanted to import water because that's the last of terraforming that needs to be done. I want to get the support per turn. Don't have enough trade routes to do that. Atmosphere. You know what? But that's a planned location. I would want to place it down, but I don't have anywhere to place it down. Although Cantina base. Not enough food yet. I can wait. There's no plants. Oh, because... Well... What do you need? Oh, it just says there. Water. I need more water in this region is the thing. Sure don't have anything that increases the water levels in a region. Technology. We need someone that allows me to research more species, which would be, I guess, in 2 turns, potentially. So I guess for now. Oh wait, I do have research left. Wait. Arrogate town name. I could increase the amount of food I produce by 1. Would that be worth it? What does this city currently produce? 4, 5, 10, 16 to 17. It would be an improvement, and also this would need 2 turns to happen. That's fine with me. Animal spreader. I can't really spread any more many animals right now, and I still have 1 reserve. Carpenter is interesting, but I don't know that I need it right now. How about a cooling unit? Actually, that could be interesting. What is my extraterrestrial? Mercury would give me a lot of tritium, which I don't actually need at all. I don't have Venus unlocked. Don't mean to zoom in, that's fine. Ceres. Europa. Europa would give me more ocean, which I don't need, but maybe that would also just be good to have. Another spaceport would just be good to have for more trade routes. Yeah, let's take these 2. I can scrap this at any point, but that's fine. I will need more energy, but I will have that next turn, so that's fine. You are connected to space, so are you. Are you connected to space? Yes, you are. You should be connected to space. Actually, there are no people living here. Well, there's 2 population living here. Boba City. This is basically my dumping ground currently for anything I don't really have a space for, but I need. Which isn't nice necessarily, but yeah. Trade routes and support per turn. Trade routes from mine adjacencies don't count. Fair enough. I guess that's the start. I need power? No. Ooh, there's stuff here. This is an interesting project. I guess I will delete the space project. Also, hello Born and Monk. How are you 2 doing? Cornelia looks like a wizard. I mean, yes. He is supposed to be a religious figure, though, I think. Yeah, expertise, space religion. Teachings of Yargraf claim that mankind's origin lies beyond the solar system, and the closer one gets to its edge, the easier it is to attain enlightenment. Oh yes, he is a space religion guy. You're also doing good. That's great, actually. Finished playing a game of Peak. It's everything. So I've seen and heard. I've yet to buy it myself. I've yet to play it myself. I don't know. Like it's a game I would only play with others. It's not a game I would play on my own. So I've yet to have the incentive to do anything with it, you know? Wish you could play Peak. Well, or you know what? Maybe 3 of us could play Peak. Maybe that's an option. Potentially. First comes you get Sea of Thieves. I've seen Sea of Thieves. It looks fun if you have a crew. But also, I haven't seen or heard too much great news about it. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm sure it's fine is what I'm trying to say, but it's... I hear mostly okay stuff about it. Or saw mostly okay stuff about it. But you need people you know. Okay. It's one of those kind of online games. I don't even need more projects that we suggested. I already have too many. Minus Cottage. Would I want to build a miner's cottage here? I could replace the igloo. It's a little bit more affection per turn. As well to use the quality life stuff they don't have or just implemented. Like, how can't you design your character? You have to gacha pull them at the start. What? Hold on. You just get a random character design that you cannot change? Multiple characters. What? Sorry, isn't this like a 5-year-old game? I feel like I've heard about this during the pandemic. And I think maybe even beyond that. 10-year, what? I'm sorry. It's a 10-year-old game. And they didn't have character customization or multiple character profiles? No, thank you. I'm not gonna play that. That's not... It's not like a No Man's Sky kind of game where... I mean, No Man's Sky is, 5 years still. It's not like a No Man's Sky deal where they had a shitty start and they improved by a huge amount, you know? And they still continue to do improvements. Anyway. I wanted to do something. How many people are there here? A few, actually. I think I will get this and increase overall satisfaction, happiness. What to do? You know what? Let's plant you here. You can explore this tile for me. You can explore me this tile. Where do I want to go? Hey, let's look at this. More projects are being proposed. That's fine. Yeah, Sea of Thieves sounds like a potentially not great game, actually. I don't know, I think that's a pass. Oh right, I got some water, so now I can replace you. Means I have one more food, and it does. I manage to also replace the culture and meat lab, I will get a 6th free trade route for food exports specifically. This is getting ridiculous. Let's import some energy, because why not? Oh, I do need heat. Wait, can this be... Can I place this on Phobos City? This project will not compute to terraforming when placed here. No, that's fair. If I place it on a moon, it of course cannot contribute to the planet's terraforming rating. That's fair. That's fair. Do I need this? I don't think I need that anymore. Let's replace you. This is the same amount of energy, but also atmosphere and heat. Which I do need. Heat specifically, at least. Atmosphere is fine. And turn. I don't have a place to put you. Right, who are you guys? Oh, I've reached the end of the bonus of specialization abilities. I just now have generic leaders. And administrator. He gives me low rating requirements, city of the year. I really don't need science. I guess it is him. I need none of those. I really don't need this one. This project. Cloud seeding. So I can spread more plants. Seven. Start pumping stuff in here. This area. Oh, wait, that's a interesting. Do I need one nitrate? No, and you don't. And there's nothing here that gives me a bonus route, so if I were to add this, I'd place something that is only available through like a high location card. I don't need to choose that yet. However, I can choose to replace you. That allows me to plant a forest there. Temperate forest. If I do this, that means I can put a forest at my capital. Which is really nice, you know? Also, can't take that one yet. I need other things. Next turn, I will get the Oceans Risen and also like Mercurian Solar Surfing. And then I can start importing methane from Titan in a larger fashion. Hyperloop, I could construct a Hyperloop. Yeah, I already have one, right? Yeah. So this is the location. So you could use a Hyperloop. I mean, I could also get more locations with this city. I don't know that I need it, like at all, but I could. You don't have anything like this. Let's remove all the rocks for now. I think it would actually be best if you got that. Yeah, the expansion. So that I could expand you to other locations. Can still research a project, that's fine. I will. You are nice to have as an entertainment complex. I already built this in my food city. No more project. No, I don't need extra projects. I might need more space to hold them, but I don't need space to... Like, more of them being suggested. This is fine. Ah, people are expecting more of me. What's this? Particle collider? No. I don't need more science, it's fine. Animal... I might need more bacteria spreaders. Plant, I'm good on. Animal, yes. I do need more animal spreaders. Also need more water, actually. First of all, let's fill up the oceans. And also get more support per turn. This might still be good to have for just the extra trade routes into space. Space hotels, fine. 34 for Bruce. Oh. If I had people in that city, they could be so happy. How many people live here? I'm already like 16 food production, so it would be plus 8. I could replace you because you don't do anything anymore, and I think I will. And now these people are even happier. Oh, you know what? I can actually put a lot of people in here, and it would be fine. I can... How many would I lose? 2, that's fine. So I put the train station. Train station? Much? One. Would give me a further reach of +1. Would that be worth it? Potentially. Oh, you're already on the outreaches, so this wouldn't be in reach. Still... Not Elysium. Oh. No. Better get town name here. Next turn. Next turn I could place this. Oh, I can't... Yeah, no, I can't do this yet. You know what? I will place down the Helio stat power plant. Let's leave more power, because why not? Let's explore. What is this? Cold, but a lot of rain water can be there. Oh, traders aren't maxed out. That can wait. Let's just free up this project slot quickly. 3 more. Right. That's fine. Actually, right now I want water over other stuff. Be able to put, like, build in an animal spreader. And... yeah, why don't you already get... train station? Yeah. There another water? Wasn't there one more in somewhat close vicinity somewhere? There we go. Next to my capital. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're necessary. Well, not necessary, but, you know. Let's enable this for more approval. There, I get town name here. Oh, I don't have enough energy. Huh. Oh well. Where are you? What is this? Water and tritium. Versus dry and wet, actually. That would be a jungle, although it's like highlands, more like highland. Because there's no oxygen. And so research projects. I have enough atmosphere. I think this is fine. Actually, I can just place you on the moon. Let's take that. Just to have something. Next I will 2-turn this, and then I can see about... Finish this. Oh, that's fine. Let's go here. You can have wildlife spreader. It allows me to spread. I already have an animal. Oh, sure. I need to place a city here, I guess. That said, yeah, I do want to settle my trade routes. Let's do this next. Land spreader, I have enough. X-Mars Foundation, I can look at that in a second. There's interesting projects here. First, eat soon. Not an issue anymore. Now, I can replace this with the Hyperloop, which means I can... Wait, why can I not delete this? Oh, I can replace it. That's 2 less, but also a lot of happiness more. Because this town has like property living of 18, which is like the most of any of my cities, which is fascinating. Also, if I didn't do this, but if I do that, I'll place this here. Yes, now I have... God. I produce... What, 18 food in this, inside this city alone? That's absurd. Boba City, you get the applied science. Oh wait, I can't. You need more population. Is there a quick population thing here? Skyscraper? No. Let's put you there. Okay, that's done in 2 turns. That space project. In the meantime, I can just... Base hotel is fine. Can spread more bacteria. Plankton. Yeah, let's put plankton here. Climate zone, 2 climate zones. You know what? Up here. I will make a city up here. I just have to find a good spot that I want a city at. Ocean location. It's probably next to the aquifer, because I do need more water. Wait, this gives me 30 heat. Well, that would finish up my project. Ah, but that takes a bit too long. It's cool, but I won't have the it won't be that much of a time save. So I guess I will not make giant space mirrors. It's inefficient, you know? Hydroponic farm, why not? I can keep it for now. Vineyards. There are 3 rainfall of 1. Interesting. I can check in a second if I could build that somewhere. Oh, yes. More projects. I have too many projects. They're falling out of my arms. Get the orbital rings. Climate zone cities. Arrogate town name. Okay, so you could... But where? But this climate zone specifically could have a vineyard. But I don't know where I would put it. I guess I could put it into just adjacent sandstones. Sure, why not? Also, while I'm at it, I can wait to make this a agriculture complex to just make even more food in this area. Because it's not enough food yet. If I can't solve, like, world hunger with that region alone, then have I really done anything? Or succeeded? The answer is no. Oh. This was not explored. What I could... What is this? Warm Bay Junction, Coast Junction, Compass Colony, Warm Beach Junction, sure. Yellow is fine. Let's make this a population city. I can place you here, I can place you here for now. See about the rest. Spread an animal. Sure. There's trade rates to be set. Their price? No, there's no space project to be done. That's fine. I could just export science for something else. Water, actually. I think I need mostly water currently. Let's do that. We'll bring for the community, titanium asteroid. Oh, and I posted series. More colony, I post. In the cyan. Oh, well, water per turn. Yeah, I need that. Weather control, yeah, that's fine. Venus, Io. Let's go with Venus for now. Ice fields. There, well, I can't do all of those projects. So let's get more payment. And I wanted to series get more water per turn. No, not Siri. The robot triggered on my phone, which was, I guess, to be expected. Oh wait, I've almost done it. I haven't even found any birds yet. They haven't even been suggested before, I think. What? Sure, let's place you here. What could I put here? Safari Park. Central Park. Weather control, no. I need none of those, really. Although I do want to maximize food production here. Because why not? At this point, it's just about there's no real reason. It's just a thing I do. You know? Oh wait, I have no energy left? Huh. Oh, is there somewhere where I can get energy? You have some energy. Aquifer on the Highland. So now I have a bit of energy to explore. Look at some project. There isn't really anything I want. Research campus, fine. I'll take a research campus. Road pavement, sure. I don't need the rest. Treasuries are not set. Oh, right. Gotta export stuff. Things and stuff. Gotta finish this in one turn. Otherwise, you know, that might be reported as a failure. Can't have that now, can we? Alright, atmosphere has been filled to maximum. Flame returns and heat is maximized. Think tank now. Desalination. You know what? Yeah, why not? Hello, why don't you have another population? I don't have the food for that right now. That's fine. Can have the food in a second. Venus, heating unit. Gives me heat per turn. Would that speed anything up? I need 11 with +4. With plus... That's 2 turns actually, yeah. Yeah, I will have stuff done in 2 turns. Can still research some things, but I don't think there's anything I really need to do. That's fine. I don't need any of those projects. Oh yeah, let's look at this tile. Mine this. Do we need anything specific currently? No, not really. All's well. Body farm. Sure. I take luxuries. That's just 25 support per turn from a technology. So, there you go. When's the next one? 4 turns, unless I build something first. Bacteria spreader. Yes. Like that. You know what? Here. Have a skyscraper. I could... Oh, I need a dock for that. That's fine. Sandstones, guided tours, no. But we'll spread bacteria from here. I'm missing 3 points, though not exactly. So 1 more point is all I'm missing. Depending on if I get some other spreader next turn, it can end next turn. I didn't pick up a dock. So that's that. Let's see about this one. What are you? Well, that's support, but that's fine. I wanted to know about this region. Also... yeah, no, I really don't need any of these. You don't even have a space connected to space and you're already quite happy. Yeah, let's just do this. Spaceport. Animal spreader. Bam. That might just be what I need to get out of this. Oh wait, natural. Huh. Let's 30 heat. No, I have heat maximized. I don't need any of that. You know what? Let's go with Europa. And where do I have a space empty? Here. Why don't you get the animal spreader and let's see. I can't place clownfish. We'll replace it. How about that zone yet? Oh. Well, that's victory. Alright. I've yet to find or place any birds, but I think that's good enough. Been an hour. Honestly, a bit less than I thought. Virgil manufacturer. Festival grounds. Interesting. Building slot. Oh, this is fun. I do want to leisure mode. I do want to at least see about this. Possible per turn per total prestige level of all life forms in climate. Oh, in climate zone. Okay. So it's not like the whole planet, just wherever it's at. Which is an important distinction. If I place this here, it's 26 due to all of these. You're 2, you're 6, you're 18. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Well, that's so much for Mars. We showed this planet how to be green behind the ears. That's such a bad joke. I'm sorry. What now is the question. Oh, thank you. Don't forget to hydrate. It's hydration time. I thought I would have a bit more time actually before I finish that game. I'm not quite certain what to do now. Green puff, severe. Russian Utopia. Yeah, no. I spent like 9 further turns than I should have, but it's fine. Silver. That's fine. 60. Oh, usually. Well, not usually. The path was also gold only. Oh, but it was 1 turn off. Well, that must have been upsetting. Past me. What else is there to do? And beyond, let's claim Mansionist. Just build a lot of claim a lot of tiles and build some cities. I guess that is an interesting task. I have to spread out a lot. I don't know if it's that interesting. Mega structure. Huh. I wonder. You know what? Would you guys be up for an impromptu Lego building stream? It's... So, because like, there isn't a stream that's happening concurrently. Neither Barden nor Monk, neither of you know that streamer, but it's their birthday. And I plan to stream late because, well, they wanted to do a group game early. But due to people not being available because of being at work, I wanted to stream afterwards. They decided, no, like due to being like they wanted to do the game early, but due to the people being at work are not available yet, it was pushed back. So I didn't start streaming earlier because of that, and now I'm doing my stream, and I'm essentially on a time crunch. But I do have a small Lego build that I think I could do. However, I will have to set it up. That will take me a few minutes, and then I should be back. So, alright. Barn already enthusiastically replied with yes. So I guess, let's do that. Because I don't want to start another run, because I don't even know what run to start. How did I do this before again? What are you capturing? Properties. Elgato virtual camera, right. Okay, this will take a few minutes. Let's put up BRB, and I'm gonna set up. Oh, by the way, the 3D model will go away for this because my camera that I use for filming filming my movement will be used instead to film the Lego piece. So yeah. I'll be right back. Hold on, maybe I have a better background. But I have something as well that I could put in. It's not just a... Actually, no, that's fine. You'll just see me set up. BRB. Alright, I don't know if you can already see this. I don't think so. But technically this should work. The angle is off. This is why you usually take time to prepare these. Okay. I think the lighting is proper enough as well with my face ring light. Oh, that's too bright. Mars looks odd. Hello, Wu. This is no longer Mars. Mars has been made green. And now, to celebrate that, and also because I don't know what else to do in a short amount of time before possibly, like, Repo is being played, I'm doing an impromptu Lego building stream. What was my tags for this again? I've written them down somewhere. Lego. No. Building Lego. There. Didn't I have that written down somewhere? Is it creative? There is a tag that I have to use, like a category, but I don't know which it is. Creative makers. Makers and crafting? I guess? Lego and brick building. Is there such a category? Lego. Lego and brick building, yes, it would be. Thank you. I updated it. Building Lego of from to for kids and stuff. This will be a scuffed stream title. Should I put into the Discord that I'm pivoting? Maybe. Yeah, I can quickly write it up. Just need a little bit of arm room. That's all right. Um. So yeah. This. Yeah. So this is I got this from my parents for basically house sitting. I guess taking care of the house while they were on vacation. Taking care of the garden and stuff as well, and that's also why this is a price not in euros but in what's the English word for them? Kroner is the the Dansk word. What is the currency of Denmark in English? Danish krone. Kroner. Yeah, that's how they say it. Like, surprisingly, it's not. So many are, most are, but there are a few exceptions. Denmark has their own still. Um, the UK was part when they were part of the EU, still had the British pound, and I think there's another one. EU con out euro. Oh, there's like a lot of them. There's like so many Eastern European ones just don't use it. They accept euros at some stores. Interesting. Wait, Vatican City is part of the European Union? Oh, but it's about 50-50. Only half the countries in the EU have the euro uh as their currency, but the other half does not. I didn't know that. I thought it was like most of them do. Well, live and learn. So, yeah, this is what I'm gonna build. It's not gonna take too long, which is why I thought I could pivot to this. And I'm gonna make this now. But before that, don't forget to hydrate. Actually, if I talk in the direction of the Lego piece, can you still hear me? You need to turn up or turn down the music so that this would be okay. Um, I'm still audible. That's good, even though it sounds a bit technically correct. First of all, let's open the Dropbox. A bit quieter. I mean, yeah, I'm talking in this direction and the microphone is that direction. So it was to be expected. Oh yeah, the new paper packaging. I I learned about the fact that Lego wants to make all its packaging, like all its plastic packaging, into paper packaging by some year. I don't know which year. And I learned this at the Leica house in Billund, where I took my what? Hello? Why did the video suddenly flash? Anyway, it was fun there. But you know, I learned it there. Oh, there's only 2 bags. Ah, come on. Don't do this to me. Well. It's really a small set. I don't know if I can fill the entire time frame until, well, I'm like until repo starts. But I think I can make this at least an hour. And if I join later, so be it. I'm gonna do my own stream here. Sustainable packaging. Builder. Build it my way, that's fine. Poor gentleman, what? This is the peach Phalaenopsis orchid. A staple in the interior decor. The orchid is often seen as a popular motif in art. Oh, is there a difference between a motif with an F and spelled with an F and then with a V? VE? I was motive with a VE, the human thing, why you did something. A motive with an F, the artistic thing. Potentially. Wait. Motive in art. In a tradition that spans more than 1,000 years, it is often portrayed in ink and wash paintings as part of a classic quartet of beautiful plants known as the Four Gentlemen, or the Four Noble Ones. Together they represent the virtues and continuous circle of the seasons. The orchid spring, the bamboo summer, the chrysanthemum autumn, and the plum for winter. With its beauty and endurance, the orchid symbolizes nobility, friendship, and integrity, all refined virtues of a scholar. Huh. Yeah, motive is why you do something. Motive is a common theme. Also, motive is pronounced like motif. Oh. Oh, so it's motive. Motive as in motive, like why you do something, a motif for the art thing, or the common theme. Fair enough. I didn't know that those 2 pronunciations meant different things. I thought they were just like regional accents, like water and wooder, which I've learned through a podcast. It's a Philly thing to say, apparently. Noble by nature. Creating Lego decor that draws inspiration from nature is a relaxing, rewarding way to set your imagination free. With a flawless symmetry, orchid blossoms peek out to greet us from the humblest nooks and crannies in nature. It stretches toward the light and absorb nutrients and moisture from the surroundings. This model captures every stage in the natural cycle of an orchid. I lost my place. Of an orchid. From emerging buds to full blossoms, and you can play with the posable petals to adjust it organically. Find new ways, let it brighten your space. Whether it sparks your curiosity for new, noble, scholarly pursuits, or nurtures your growing creativity, we hope you will you will enjoy this experience. I believe the phonetic spelling I would use would be water with would be like this. It's a Philly accent, I believe. However, the spelling, like phonetic spelling of something, is not something you should trust me with. Because one, I'm not the greatest at spelling, and two, I'm not a native English speaker, so I don't have the best feeling for this. See, motive and motif. So looking at those two words, why is motive pronounced with the long E sound? While if it's the shorter word that doesn't even have a letter after it, and motif, like motive has the VE. I would think you would pronounce like motive motif and motif motive. I guess this just comes back to the fact that English is a muddled mess of multiple languages and pronunciations. Anyway. Let's continue for now. Oh, I should mute for a second before I pour out the Legos because that's not a pleasant sound. Over a microphone, it's within if you're in the room, it's fine, but over a microphone, not the best, I would say. This is not a big and complicated build. Like, I can finish this rather quickly if I don't distract myself with talking about stuff. Which I probably will. I do have, like, two other Lego sets actually in my room. One that is a long-term project for the future that I will not start now, but like maybe next year. But I do have it in case I couldn't get it anymore. And the other is something I want to build soon, but it's another set of flowers, but I want a vase for it. You know what? Last week on Thursday, I went to the next closest bigger city than where I live, but they have a bigger, like, what's it called? A bigger inner city shopping street. They did not have like a regular flower vase anywhere, something you can use for Lego flowers, which was very surprising to me. Now there is one more store a bit out, like at the outskirts of the city, where I could have gone, but I was a bit under time pressure, so I couldn't go there. They might have what I need, but honestly, I think I might have to go to IKEA as the next closest store to get a regular vase for plants. Which I was very surprised about. Like, okay. I did find vases, but they were very artsy ones. They were like big, round, but O-shaped ones, where it's a cathode in the middle, and it's like a tube with a stand on the bottom, and a hole on top, and yeah, you could put regular flowers in there, but not Lego flowers. They're way too stiff for that. Also, they just, one, they were too big, and two, they didn't look great. And like those artsy flower. What did I just call them? I already forgot. Vases. They're just not my style. I'm not looking for an artistic piece glass to display stuff in my room. I'm looking for something neat and practical. Right. But yeah, once I have that, I can make another Lego building stream. That one will take longer. It'll be like 3 hours, probably. Well, it depends a bit if I do want to. I have enough stuff for water. Hold on. Hold on a second. I do still have some Lego bricks left over that I could use to make like the water base. So I could make an actually like water-filled vase-looking thing. Well, I guess I do have like a bottom layer of dirt stuff that I could add, which is not common in vases, but looks great. In my opinion, at least. I could do that. Ah. Decision. Anyway. I knew I would get distracted with things. I'm gonna have to see if I wanna... I have tomorrow off. I could see about getting the vases, the flower vases. And then just have that as a backup for a stream. I'll be honest, I do want to finish up Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And I thought I would do it this week, but then I heard about the anniversary stream, and I also wanted to participate in that, so that did not happen this week. On purpose. I am, though, also in a similar situation next week, like time-wise. Because I work this Saturday, and also next Saturday, I have Thursdays off fully, so I can sleep in. And that enables me to stream for a long time on Wednesdays, you know? What? Oh. It's supposed to go this way around. Interesting. Put over this. Right, that's the wrong color. Oh. Wait, is this like a horse's tail? I think it is. Oh. Like, I wonder where they repurposed this from. It might also be a complicated table something. I guess this could be a custom thing for this Lego set, but they do try not to make new Lego bricks when they can. You know? That's why I find these are so fascinating, how they reuse, like, old bricks that you wouldn't think would be a good fit, and make them a good fit. Oh well. Right, I guess I have plans for tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go out and... Yeah, I'm still thinking about this. I guess I'm gonna go and look for a vase for my flowers. I do have a doctor's appointment later in the day. A dentist appointment, to be specific. I can't stay out forever. But I don't need to. I guess that just means I need to get up early enough for sport and stuff that doesn't collide time-wise. You know what? Now that I mentioned this on stream, I'm kind of bound to do it because I said so, that I would. Of course, it's not actually binding, but I could be held publicly accountable. Like, any one of you three could just message me tomorrow and say, hey, interface, did you go get a vase? And I could either triumphantly say yes and send you a proto of proof, or ashamed and defeatedly admit that I didn't do it. Just to stop that possibility from happening. That might be enough motivation to actually do it. Public accountability. Or I guess, is that peer pressure? Self-inflicted peer pressure? I do love, though, that, like, if you build the inside of a Lego piece like this with Lego flowers, it's often very colorful. I'm not sure why. It might be for better legibility of, like, a manual and stuff, but you can see it's not just monotone and you can easily see what goes where. Because it's not too difficult, like, to what's it called? Lose the spot where you place things with Lego. Oh, I missed one. What if there's an actual reason? But I think it might just be legibility and like legibility within building. Oh well. I could probably Google this to get an answer, but one, I'm currently busy, and two, I don't know if I care that much about what the answer is. I'm just trying to make conversation, I guess, while building this. Because there's no game to be entertaining. Just my hands moving and putting together Lego pieces. Pieces that make this nice golden hue around the flower pot. I assume this will also be fixed with them. That will probably be the next step, right? Yes, that's the immediate next step. Probably right. Always when you should be visible. You know, that's also a very good thought. I mean, it's yeah, that's probably multiple reasons. Like what's inside, what's outside, legibility of the build, like visual legibility, and just who knows. I don't have an uncle that works at Lego. Actually, I have an uncle. I don't know where he works at. Although he is older than my mother, and put by a good few years, and potentially might no longer work, but be retired. We don't have a lot of contact there. It's that's just how it is. I just also have never bothered keeping up the contact. I guess same with my cousin that I have, his son. No, he lives somewhere else. Has, I think, 2 children and a wife. But I really don't know anything about them. That's fine. I like this. Oh, I do also like that there's this repeating pattern to this. Like, it's not like just on both sides, it's on every quarter that there is an indent. Which I guess I built on like with just the side pieces. But it's still a nice detail the way they made it. Looks good. I like it. Build it really fast. It is. It's a really small piece. I thought it would last longer, but it probably won't last that long. Look away for a minute and it looks so much more complete. Yeah. How many pieces is this? Let me check the box. Oh yeah. It's 274 pieces. That's like nothing. This is like one of those bigger Lego pieces that I usually build. And I also did think this would last longer, but no, it's really fast. So, yeah. Oh well, let's open this back and meet for a second. I thought I let a piece fall. Maybe, but apparently not. Ah, sorry, I should have specified. One piece did fall off. I thought there was more than one. Because I felt like I found one on my pants. And I thought I had one also between my knees. Turns out I might have just pressed like the seams of my pants together, and that's what gave me the feeling that there's something else. Also, I didn't consider this, but these paper packages now have a specific spot where you're supposed to open them so that it's easy. Because plastic, you could just rip them up open anywhere fairly easily. But the paper is much thicker. But I have a designated spot for you to open it. Which isn't bad, but just different. Oh, apparently I'm just one third through this entire Lego build. At least instruction-wise, so... The plan itself still has a good bit to go. What do you want? Oh. And again, the plan is the most complex part of it. Oh, well, we'll just put you at. Now, this raises an interesting question, Wu. Do you want to know, like, by the way I grouped them? Because I have at least one flower build that's, like, one group of flowers that's 2 sets. Or do you want to know how Lego groups up, like each individual Lego set? Because those are different numbers. I can tell you either way. I would just be like to know which number you want to know. And do you want me to include... Get sets in mind. Do you want me to include also non-Lego flower sets? Because there's 2 extra ones in that. In that specific category. Actually, that's the wrong side. I have... So, you specifically said how many flower builds that puts me on. And I have other Lego sets built that aren't flowers. Do you want me to include those as well? Just for, like, general amount of Lego sets I have displayed? Or really just flowers? I phrased that very complicated. Complicated-y? I might just make it more complicated the more I talk. What, how is this? That way? Oh. Okay, that's... them all... One of them are flowers. Let me let me just quickly count. I'll be right back. Okay, so including this one, it would be 8.5 sets. I say 8.5 because let me just grab it because I don't know if this counts as a flower set fully. It's a tranquil garden. It is very flowery, garden-y, but not a flower set necessarily. So I count as a half. So wait, this would be 9.5 with this one. It's a bit dusty. I need to dust this off again. And then I have, I guess, with that one, 2.5 sets that aren't flowers. So I'm at 12 sets. Oh, sorry, I forgot the one that's behind my monitor on my desk. So 13 sets, 9.5 are flowers. It is quite a collection. Now, you have to also know, this does not include the set that I've mentioned where I need a vase for. So it's like, I potentially, like there's one further set I have yet to build. And I'm running out of room. Honestly, I already ran out of room. I know I can put the flower, the vase flower thing somewhere, and this can also be put somewhere. I didn't ask for this one. But I'm sure I can find a space for it. And I've also really stopped buying new Lego sets. One, because I have almost all of the flower sets already. And the newest ones are not like catching my interest, my fancy as much as the old ones. And also, if I don't have space to display them, then it's why have it? You know? Also, sorry for leaning into the microphone there. That probably wasn't the best move. But yes, so including the not built things, I have, it was a 1, 2, 3. $40 Lego sets in total in my room. And 3.5 of them are not floral. Because I don't know how to fully count the Tranquil Garden. So I'm counting it as half and half. Yeah, I might have a small fancy for Legos. You know? Who could have known that I might have a small fancy? No, that's not. A small interest in Lego is what you call it. You fancy something. Oh, I did this wrong. But yeah. Quite a collection. Is the better way to phrase it, as you did, Wim. but it's like a basically mostly complete one due to the like space requirement on one hand. But also, yeah, there's many of them and I don't... Huh? Oh, did I drop a brick? I'm missing a second one of these. Oh no, there it is. There's just so many Lego sets. There's a finite amount of them. Also, Lego is an expensive hobby. Why? How is this supposed to be? Like, how is this supposed to be? Put in play, held in place is the words I'm looking for. What am I missing? Like, I built this that way. Like, it's not fast. I know there's a brick below there that has the fitting has a fitting socket. Okay, I had to just press it in. Fun fact, SFP so Lego is worth more than gold as it appreciates at a faster rate. What do you mean at a fast... Oh, like value additive thing? Like they... How do I express this? It gains more worth quicker than gold does? I'm sorry, I don't follow. Yes. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for that fun fact. That is actually a fun fact. I'm not looking to sell Legos, like, at all. But yes. I guess that could be a thing I could do. And again, the amount of money I spent on, like, singular Lego bricks to order online. So it's staggering. You know, I wanted to make that vase thing with like a water bottom. Well, that cost me a good amount. Like, I bought way too many Legos. I know that. Also, but yeah. That cost me a good amount of money. A bit more than I'm willing to admit. In the end, though, I still think it was worth it. For the result I got. $100 gold now will be worth less than $100 in Lego at the same point in time. At a later point in time. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, really, the increase in value over time with Lego itself is higher than an equivalent amount of gold would gain. Oh well. not like I understand too much of economy and resource stocks and stuff. It all just seems so flimsy and risky. And why? Very betting oriented, which I'm also not a big fan of. Although I recently had a did think about something like it's or speculation gambling if you're looking for profit. Yeah, that's not my world of stuff. I recently had like an interesting thought that I pursued, which was I don't know what prompted it. I heard something and then just started thinking about it. It was if I were to make a bet on a far out goal of something happening or not happening, how much money would I be willing to bet on this, like, on something with a friend, of course, like the friendly wager thing? How much money would I be willing to bet that in what 10, 20 years this thing has or hasn't happened, or this person did or didn't do this? And I'm not sure I found an answer. I think 100 euros would be too much. But like 20 euros would be too little. If it's like a really, it would have to be worth my while. First of all, if I were to want to bet like, oh, will I don't know, will Barden visit Europe within the next 20 years? Odds are no. No, you won't. How much money would I be willing to bet on that? Like on a almost certain thing, or on the inverse, like an almost uncertain thing to happen. And I'm not sure I found an answer, but it was an interesting thought, I guess, thought experiment. At least I thought it was interesting. I guess in essence, it's a question of how much money am I willing to throw away for something funny or pointless. Although that's not what I actually mean. That turns into a very different question. Because I don't actually want to waste money. But then again, I've bought games to play with friends that I never played. So essentially, wouldn't that be the same thing? And I don't really consider that a waste. Like I wanted to play. It's sad that I spent the money and it didn't happen. But also, at least there were plans. I don't know, this is an odd category to think about. Especially always not a great thing with multiplayer games that I know I would never play on my own. Where I'm hesitant to like get it to join in. Because at the point where I see that like yes, it would be fun to play with people, it's usually also the point where at least they are halfway done with the game or something. So it's also potentially soon-ish playing that game will stop. I don't know. It's an odd topic on enough too. Like I said, I didn't even find an answer. Oh, I missed. There's one at the bottom. But it is an interesting thought. What is this next thing? Oh, it's the small pyramidy thing. I'm gonna have to put on like time tags for this on YouTube. As in, what did I do at which point? Like, when did it switch to which game? I just like like recognizing. I mean, that's fine. It's not like it's huge amount of work, but it'll be a little bit of work. Depends on, do I want to play a game after this as well, because this is going so much quicker than I thought. I mean, I will get an hour in of this. Huh? Wait, what? Oh, here. What game would I boot up for like half an hour to an hour? Would it? Would Stardew Valley be fine? Play for that short amount of time? Potentially. I don't know. Sorry, I got distracted by something for a second. You know what? Maybe I should have drink a bit more caffeine. Don't forget to hydrate, by the way. Also, just occurred to me, isn't when you say a friendly wager, and usually a bet around like no money if very little money? It's not like a huge bet thing, right? If you say a friendly wager. Usually. So I might be using terms quite badly to explain stuff. But honestly, that's what I always do. Well, not always, but often. people still tend to understand what I'm trying to say. I guess that's a point in my favor. Hooray. Right, I still need to mention that later. That's fine. Not important this second. Let's build this in triplicate. Because the manual says so. I guess I could try to be creative and do something else. You know, I think I would rather first see like what it looks like all built up before I try to get creative with it. Wait, was I supposed to build this? Oh, there was another thing that I didn't see. Here. By the way, this is what it looks like now. Relatively finished. It's basically just the flowers missing. I can show it again in a second, after I put in these stems. Yeah. Well, this looks almost finished. It's only the flowers missing. I'm supposed to build 5 of them identically. Once that's done, I'm actually done with this build. How do I start? Oh, interesting. Take one of Sonic's rings and spike through it with a cut-off hand and put a green anchor in the middle. And then you give the hand a shield. And a pink pedally bit. And I can attach 2 spikes. Here-ish in a triangle formation. And orange the other way around. guess technically there's markers here that I could try to hit. Are they visible? No. I don't know if they would show them, but I guess that would be helpful to like place stuff. Now I need to take a shield. In a perpendicular way. Just grab onto the shield. Right. This will also be added onto the ring. Yes, this is an orchid flower, a mini orchid flower. It just occurs to me this is very much a smaller version of how the flowers look on the large plant, which I do have behind me. Bit different than that, but yeah. How did I start this again? Here. It always... A particular no. That I can add this in. And put flower petals on top. Pink leaves or whatnot. Should just make more of these right now. I don't need to assemble them all one by one each time. Right. These are good enough spaces to put them. Now I need to piece together in a perpendicular way. Yes, continuing random thoughts. I did try this week specifically to get Star Wars Jedi Academy, Jedi Knight Jedi Academy to run again, which is an old, rather short game that I really enjoy playing. But it doesn't seem to be compatible with Windows 11 anymore. Which is fine, it's like a game from, what? Really early 2000s? What was it, 2003? Or something I discovered? Already forgot. It doesn't run well anymore, sadly. I'll have to figure out how to, like, how to make it run at some point, because I would love to play it again. Fairly short, but I do love it. Or like it, at least. Its story is basically, well, the Emperor's been deposed, and now a new Jedi Order is being reconstituted, and you are a student there. Studying in Luke's new Jedi Order under Kyle Katarn, with your fellow Padawan Rosh. Because like it's early days for the Order, so there's not many masters to go around, so you have to share masters. Rosh is a fairly annoying character who does a lot of stupid shit. Like, during the introduction of the game, where you're basically in still tutorial level, which is though in game, because hey, there is a part, like a training course for young Jedi to learn how to use their force powers in order to quote unquote win, or be first at the goal at least. He sixth a lightsaber wielding combat droid, like combat training droid, on you, which is like, come on. So part of the background of the game is like your character already has a lightsaber, which is an anomaly. But like, if you didn't have that, you would have just like sent a deadly droid to fight you for the purpose of coming first. He does eventually turn to the dark side, but also regrets his choice and wants to come back. And it is a game in which you have well, sort of agency. It's really late that he turns to the dark side. And you can also like choose to turn to the dark side as well. Once he repents and wants to come back, he asks for help, he sees the error of his ways. You can either choose to spare him or not. Port. Bot. Gam. Selling. Worst. Yeah, that's my information. Ban. Block. Sorry, I guess I must have been too quiet. I'm talking about a game I really like playing. An old game. Which is called, Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. It's was released in like 2003 or something. And it's finally no longer compatible with Windows 11. And I just really like the game and I like to replay it from time to time. Part of it is the annoying side, or side character slash other protagonist, I guess, or main side character, Rosh, who was also assigned as the same Padawan at the Jedi Academy, who then falls to the darkness at some point. But in the meantime, he is quite annoying to you. And you are allowed to choose to fall to the dark side yourself, which is fun. It's like the penultimate mission in which you're allowed to do it, but you are. It does change the game a bit. The end of the game. Not by too much, sadly. But there are differences. And with Windows 11, it's stuttery. The frame rate isn't fully there anymore in the cutscenes. The audio doesn't play correctly. So, oh right, I forgot to put this in. I'll have to figure out a way to run it smoothly on Windows 11 because I would like to replay it again. It's a fairly short game. Like you could play through it in what, 4 to 7 hours or something. It's level based. There's like 25 or 20 levels you can play. Each round. Wait, there's 1, 2. Wait, no, there's only 3 rounds of gameplay between like you ranking up. Which means, yeah, and each of them has 5 missions, and then there's the in-between missions. I think it's like all in all like 20 mission maps or something. It's a neat short game. And it has apparently very popular lightsaber combat because at least at some point there was a community around it. Snake plays it. Or played it. In it. So there must be a community dedicated to, like, having it still be playable. So if I can find them, I could probably maybe find a way. Or maybe the answer is just, no, use a Windows 10 emulator in order to run it or something. Which I guess would be fair, but that would be a more complicated thing. But yeah, I do notice I'm getting a bit tired. I'm starting to ramble about random things. Which, you know what? If that isn't the essence of a Lego building stream, starting to ramble about random things, then I don't know what is. Because this is basically me building something and also trying to just talking freely, which just invites rambling. And that's fine. This way around. Do you have any like old games that you really like to play or replay every so often, Barton? Oh wait, I forgot a brick here. Supposed to have this brick here as well, and then this. I guess technically the other old game I do like to replay is Pokemon Emerald. My favorite Pokemon edition. Pokemon game. Not like I replay it a lot, but sometimes I do. Generally, I don't replay, I rewatch media. Fair enough. I don't also tend to not rewatch much. Played the Sly Cooner series like 3 times when you were younger. But not since you've become an adult. I mean, I guess you would be the person to judge whether or not that would count. I have the urge to rewatch Owl House. I want to watch that at some point. I hear it's good. Also has an interesting title. It's very good. So I should definitely watch it. Then I should consider it. I'll have to figure out where to watch it though. Also when to do that. Right. I think that's the flower about done. I just have to stick it all together and see how it is. Yeah. No, this is it. What a quaint little flower. I like it. It looks great, actually. I'll have to find a space to put it. Well, that's not the most difficult thing. But yeah, no, this is... I like it. Now what? Guess I can make a photo and post it tomorrow. But otherwise, I think that's it for streaming today. I don't know if I should start something like Saturday because I'm also feeling tired and it's getting warm in this room. So much light pointed at me. So I feel like I should open the windows, let cool air in, and just wait for multiplayer time if it comes soon. Otherwise, go to bed. So yeah. Anything else I want to add for alt media? I don't really have a video series that or like a visual media thing that I rewatch. I do have one thing, which is a book I reread from time to time. Like every year, every year to every second year or so. Which I don't know why, but I just like to reread it. I don't even know if it has an English title. Maybe. Oh well, it doesn't matter. At least I'd say, yeah. This is done, this looks good. I'll find a space for it tomorrow. Thank you all for watching and being in chat. It was a lovely stream. But I'm gonna head off. So have a good, I guess. I'll see about next week actually going for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, finishing the last chapter, or however much I can make of it. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, now have a good. How do I wave? This looks odd. Who cares? Bye.